As the sun began to set over the High Moor, the crackling fireplace kept the cabin warm and dimly lit. She checked once more on the roast, making sure it was cooking all the way through, then began to pace back and forth. She was so hungry. The fog was beginning to set in when she suddenly noticed them, visitors entering her territory. She raced to the window to stare out, even though there was no way to see them from here. Still, she began to grin. It had been so long since they'd had any guests. She couldn't help but be excited. She was so hungry. But no more. Dinner had finally arrived. Hello, players and listeners, and welcome to Cornfields and Kobolds, the Halloween episode 2. Get ready for some spooky, scary events.
Spooky, scary spell events.
Send your voice down your spine. What's this?
No.
Ooh, what's this?
So, you guys are on your way out of the High Moor. You have just found a very good skeleton horse with a fucked up, sword through its head horn thing going on.
It's a spook boy.
Yeah.
His name is Derek.
He's really cool.
He's real cool.
He is. You guys are basically just leaving the, you're coming down off of the plateau and all the very terrible, moist, open expanse and getting into more of the rocky sections. But as you're coming down, as it's getting later into the afternoon, you're heading into a very thick bank of fog.
We're working our way down from the moistness and
I'll get out of your moist, open expanse.
We're moving from the moist, open expanse to the
Oh, God.
I'm sorry!
Pardon. The Tetons. The Tetons.
It's covered by a layer of thick, white fog.
Yeah.
There's basically going to be no way I can
So much ectoplasm.
Because there's not going to be a single part of it where you guys aren't fucking around. And I just want to say I love you guys so much.
That's what editing is for.
Editing.
But where's the fun in that?
Audio can't be edited.
Time it's fucking spooky, scary stuff.
Yep.
It's just on loop.
In the background.
I'd rather have All Star by Smash Mouth in the background.
Shifted to a minor key. To a minor key on a Hammond organ.
I bet you someone's done it.
Oh,
Someone should.
So fucking anyway.
I need a MIDI keyboard for Christmas, y'all, and I will do this.
Thick,
Okay.
white fog. And it don't stop coming, and they don't stop
That's not
coming,
fun.
and they
Don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't.
You look physically pained.
So, if I could go ahead and start this quest.
I don't know, can you?
I mean,
Please.
Can I?
I thought you have already.
Can you do the
Can?
can?
It is a late, foggy afternoon when you hear a scream
Oh shit.
somewhere in the dense fog. A very high-pitched scream.
And since
I hide.
it's coming through the fog, I'm assuming we cannot tell from which direction.
Alright, everybody roll perception.
I hide. Can I roll to hide?
Go ahead and roll perception first.
Yes.
I mean, how thick is the fog? Can anybody see Fiore anyway?
Yeah.
You can basically... It's like being invisible. You can basically just hide anywhere now.
Just stand there, you're hiding. Good job.
I got a 21 perception for Fiore and a 12 for Aspara.
Okay.
11 for Corona.
Alright.
I mean, my passive is higher than what I rolled, but I got a 10.
Jamna got 16.
Okay.
She's too busy staring at Fiore's butt.
I mean, she's got good peripherals for all that.
Yeah, she's right there.
I mean, Fiori's butt is kind of small. It doesn't take up a lot of real estate.
It's nothing exciting. But Dagny got a 10. Spiff got a 12.
Oh boy.
Good job,
Jeskira also got a 10.
Alright, Fiori. You're the only one who can tell which direction this scream is coming from. And it is coming from your right as you are heading down from the High Moor. Everybody else is looking around all confused.
Fiori.
Where did that sound come from?
It's over there. He points the direction.
Are you sure? Sure sounded like it came from all around.
I know, because
Yeah,
it's
Fog will
fog,
do that.
but it's over there.
Aislinn will yell out, "Hello, do you need help? Or are you a banshee trying to murder us?"
Well, we're still alive, so she's not very good at it, if that's the case.
Very shrill voice screams, "Help!"
Alright, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Way.
I would like to hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
I would like to hustle.
Is it dark?
No, not yet.
Afternoon.
It is dim. Can you hide in dim light with that?
Yeah, in dim light or darkness.
Okay, yes. You can
You got the dim.
you can do that.
The lighting level is like Fiori.
Oh.
Ooh.
You're getting
What?
stabbed for that.
Oh, that was very in
Oh,
character.
wait. That was... He's a dumb boy.
He's
Yeah.
a dumb
So
boy.
that was perfect.
You're just like,
I don't get it.
What?
I mean, yes, I'm good at hide. Dirty 20.
okay. Alright. Everybody goes ahead and hustles in the direction that...
Wait,
What?
would this be a worthwhile time to use Pass Without Trace?
I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Fiori's the only one hiding, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go at a light jog.
Okay.
I instruct Cirrus to go invisible and run ahead.
Okay. He's like, you got it, boss. And turns visible and does that.
Aspara maybe casts Mage Armor or something.
It lasts for 8 hours, so
Yeah.
good call.
Just cast it in the morning when you wake up.
Do you really need mage armor during breakfast? Gosh, these eggs are going to get all over my robes unless I have the mage armor on.
Depends on the
I mean,
breakfast.
what if you're attacked by assassins during breakfast?
What?
In the High Moor?
What if you're making bacon and it's like hiding behind a riot shield?
I would. That'd be awesome, actually.
What if you're making bacon and Spiff realizes what you're doing and tries to kill you for eating?
No.
No.
Turkey bacon.
This dum-dum doesn't even have Mage Armor.
Oh, whoops. He doesn't?
No.
I thought we gave him it. Oh, well. Alright, you guys don't have to run for very far when you see the source of the scream. You come into this small clearing surrounded by a lot of tall, very viney plants that are kind of winding around some small trees. And in the center of it, you see a little girl in a white dress with blonde hair halfway down in some quick mud and sinking fast.
Oh. There a big stick around?
No sticks.
I have a
There
big
are
stick.
Lots of vines.
Not a euphemism.
Yeah.
None of
use
us
your big
have
stick.
ropes?
No, we have ropes.
Pretty sure I've got
But a
rope.
stick,
Can
a
we
stick would
tell
be better.
how far into the quick mud she is? Like where the perimeter of the quick mud is? Could a tall person just reach out and grab her?
Why don't you go ahead and roll investigation?
Oh,
Yeah, I also.
I mean,
Yeah.
if she wasn't a little girl, I'd be like lightning lure.
Oh god.
But she probably doesn't have very many hit points, so I'm not gonna do that.
No, Jesus.
Investigation. That's a 15.
Okay.
Aspara got an 11, Fiori got 8.
1.
Ooh.
Hey, nature boy, why don't you check about this quick mud?
It's because I checked out for a second.
Jeskira gets 18. She just has...
Can he roll nature for it?
Investigate.
Investigation.
Yeah, you can do nature.
Oh.
She just has the weirdest knowledge about random things.
How's an 8 sound?
Not great.
It sounds as good as Fiori did. Good job.
You two looking around, you can, you
Jeskira and
see-
Aislinn.
What?
You just said
Oh,
you two
yeah.
pointing, so it's...
Audio format.
Yes,
Jeskira and
this is not a visual medium.
You can see where the edge of the quick mud is, and it's a little too far for you to reach just with your arm.
How did she get that far before she started?
I have a
singing?
big stick.
Oh.
I have a big stick.
Big stick. I mean, if you have a big stick,
Yes.
then
Yeah, reach her.
I
the big stick.
like stretch out my or like I feed out my staff for her to grab onto.
Okay.
I will assist with my muscles.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage? Just here.
Oh.
Why don't we
Why
have
don't we have-
why don't we have Aislinn
Yeah.
use your
have
strength?
to do it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
You are assisting Aislinn, so yes, do it.
Oh, advantage, yay. Oh no. Well, it's an 8.
What?
I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Are you sure you don't want me to?
Oh,
I play a quick little riff to give you some inspiration.
I mean,
I mean,
is it a D8?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll good.
It's now a 10.
Okay, let me...
I try again. How fast is she sinking?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
There are lives on the line, Devin.
You did not successfully pull her out.
So she sinks a little bit further.
Yes. Though she does manage to grab on, she pulls kind of a little bit harder than you were expecting, and you lose your grip on the staff a little bit.
Okay.
You're not able to pull her out, and she sinks another, 3 feet.
Oh.
With one more scream, she becomes fully submerged.
She's still holding on?
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead and make another check.
Oh, okay.
Adrenaline. I'm going to just leave her. I'm going to catapult her out of the quick mud through the air.
Okay. Let me roll your strength check at advantage.
I'm a human treasure check.
Fiore is ready to catch her.
Okay.
Or are you, Aislinn?
Why did you buy me cursed dice for Aislinn?
Can I try?
No, you gave him advantage. But
Wait, can we tie it to the board?
Somebody else can try with something else.
actually, Asvara is going to cast Misty Step, grab her, and then cast Misty Step again.
I mean, you will sink. Because
You can't really
Oh yeah, you can't take someone with you, can you?
no.
No.
Okay, then.
What about Dimension Door?
He doesn't
Dimension
have
door
it.
you could.
I can cast Dimension Door.
Oh, we'll do that then.
Just leap in. You don't have to, it's not a huge pool, is it?
What exactly? Let me look up
I've got
the
a
text of
9.
Dimension door. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm casting
if
Dimension
you-
Door.
You just leave, you would have to leave in, grab her, and then cast Dimension Door.
That's fine.
I think so. You have to be touching them, or just have
Yes,
to be
you have to be touching, and they do have to be willing.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and make a dex check at advantage? You're going to have to reach down in there.
Hey, 16.
All right. You just are like, well, here goes nothing, and take a deep breath and just plunge down into the quick mud and fish around blindly for a second, but you finally feel her hand waving, and you grab onto it.
I am amphibious. I will not be stymied.
Yep. And you kind of muffled shout your incantation for Dimension Door. And you all kind of see the mud just kind of sink a little bit suddenly as Jaskira and the girl appear next to it.
Oh, well done.
Are they still holding? She's still holding the stick.
No, I would say the stick did not go with her, so
That's my staff.
Aislin's still holding it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it magic or is it just a stick?
It is an arcane focus kind of thing.
I would like to check and make sure she's all right.
All right. Go ahead and roll medicine.
I mean, is she standing and breathing?
Yes.
Conscious?
More like she's sobbing,
Coughing?
but she is at least standing of her own accord.
I only got 12.
Sobbing means you can
23
breathe.
on medicine.
Oh, there we are.
She seems to be all right. She did not inhale any of the mud. She was able to hold her breath well enough during that brief time she went under.
Okay, so
She's
how
just shy.
how close is civilization? What is this chick doing out here?
You're like a good at least 3 or 4 days from civilization.
The obvious answer is that she's the ghost of the child that drowned in quick mud, and every year on this day, her ghost appears and drowns in quick mud again, and she's only going to be freed from the curse when hopeful adventurers come by and save her from the quick mud. That was not Aislinn. She did not say that in character, because Aislinn's not that meta. She doesn't know that it's the Halloween episode.
Quillen would like to, clean her off a little bit, wrap her cloak around her, offer her some water.
Asvara goes, prestidigitation.
Alright.
Gone.
Aislinn shakes the mud off of Jaskira's staff and then hands it back and says, "Here's your stick."
I have the power.
Just kind of like shake to get the mud off the end.
Ray of Frost. Pew!
Oh, whoops.
Aislinn's like, "What?"
There's a bird.
I didn't know.
Yeah, my staff is actually the one from a lineage of dragons, not me. I am merely the vessel.
You bring a little entourage with you, your staff?
It's a dragonblood stafficer.
Anyway, so the little girl kind of in between sobs is just like, thank you, I thought I was gonna die.
How did you get out here?
I got lost in the fog. It
Where are
came
you
so
from?
suddenly.
Where are you from, darling?
I live with my mom in a shack that way.
Okay.
What is she wearing?
Just kind of like a simple white dress.
Oh, of course she is.
Like peasant-y dress?
Is it peasant-y?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Like homespun?
It's not very, fancy.
But
Like a sack with a rope tied around it, basically?
Not quite that bad.
Okay.
But is it, how white is it?
It's got a hem.
At this point, not very.
After being
Yeah.
clean.
It still looks pretty badly, stained and dirty.
Okay, so it's not ghostly white.
No. It's definitely got some wear and
Okay.
tear. It has, she seems to live out here, so.
Why do you live out here?
That's not an important question at this point.
Well, my mom, a couple years ago, got kicked out of our village.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
had to move out here.
How old is the little girl? Estimated
8 or 9.
8 or 9. Okay.
Would you like to ride Spiff back?
Yes, please. That's just... Thank you so much. I don't know what would have happened if nobody came.
Well, darling, let's not think about that.
Next time you get overtaken by fog, you should stay where you are.
Okay, I'll do that next time. And she climbs up on Spiff and holds on tight.
Any idea which direction we need to go?
I think it's that way. And she points in a direction.
Could Spiff try to sniff her trail, maybe?
Yeah, why don't you have Spiff roll perception?
Oh,
I could also have Slilos go out and look for a dwelling, since he always knows exactly where I am,
That's true.
and he can easily just find his way back to me and not get
I
lost.
think-
okay. So you know how Spiff is all snuffly and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That leads to him not being able to smell very good because he got a 6 on that.
Ooh.
Do you
Oh,
get
that-
advantage on perception checks about smell or anything?
How would I know?
It would be it would say
In the boars?
in the forest stat log.
Oh, I don't think.
I don't think they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
He
Yeah,
just
it doesn't
sniffed
look
up too
like
much mud.
yeah.
Oh, he got distracted by
He
a
was looking
truffle.
for mushrooms earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have Salilos. Why doesn't Salilos go ahead and make a perception or survival check?
No, I would if I had a stat block.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
Ooh.
Gavin!
Salilos, we get +3 perception at advantage because Salilos does have keen senses.
Yay.
Oh, I'm going to stop using the die if this next roll is not higher than 5. It is higher than 5. Is it +4?
+3.
+3. That is a 17.
Okay. Yeah, Salilos is able to find the shack. It is in the direction that she pointed out initially.
I assume he sends emotional Eureka, I found it.
Yes.
Emotion, feelings.
Or more likely so you don't know where he is, he can come back to you and then point.
I do know
like
where he is.
Oh, you do? I thought it was just
It's two ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Salilos sends you an affirmative emotion
Right, yep, it's that way.
with a little in the distance muffled.
Let's keep an eye out for any more quick mud on the trail, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe I'll get a better perception roll.
Yeah.
Then we won't.
Go ahead and
Maybe
roll.
we should have the person who can breathe underwater go first. Does
Well-
quick mud count?
Like there's
No.
water in it, but it's pretty constricting.
Yeah, it's too solid.
It's at least 50%
I don't think you could actually
water.
breathe that.
I feel like it would be better to avoid the quick mud.
Yes.
Altogether.
Yeah,
You can
so
roll-
I
I
mean,
think
obviously,
Dagny
yes.
should.
You can roll survival.
Survive. Hey, 19.
Alright. Yes, you are able to. On the way there, you do see another small patch of quick mud, but you're able to lead everybody around it.
Ooh.
Too bad we don't have an outlander in the group.
Yeah.
Why?
You never get lost.
Yep.
Oh,
I'd be like, yeah,
the
shack's that way.
background. Gotcha.
Outlander.
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 So, pretty soon you guys come across kind of this run-down hut. It's not very big, just made out of wood and like a thatched roof. There's like a small chimney that you see some smoke coming out of.
Okay, I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. You hear somebody inside kind of like jump a little bit in surprise, but then they come over and open the door, and you see a woman in her 30s with kind of like dark brown hair, and she has got some kind of like simple black and purple robes on, but also a very wide brim, pointy black hat.
Witch hat. She's wearing a witch hat.
Yeah, she's wearing a witch hat.
And she lives in the bog.
Yep.
In a shack.
Shack.
Yep.
Is there a bubbling cauldron behind her?
No, but you see a nice roast that is cooking on the fire.
What about a black cat?
No black cat.
Do you have a wart on her nose?
No. But, why don't you go ahead and roll perception?
All of us?
Yeah.
17.
Oh.
Hot diggity dang.
Spiff has a -1 for his modifier. He got a 19.
No.
Fiore got 7 total, but you rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Aspire got 11, though.
Jomna gets 17.
Anybody who got over a 15, you take a look in the shack behind her. You do indeed see, like, on a table pretty near the fireplace, you see, like, a collection of bottles and vials. You see what you think is, like, a preserved, like, little lizard in one jar. There's one that has, like, a couple of eyeballs floating in a liquid. You think there is, like, a small, like, animal heart, and next to it, some, like, there's a pestle and mortar and some dried herbs laid out next to it.
I love the aesthetic in here.
Hey, we found your kid.
He's like, Abigail! Oh my god, I was worried sick. Where have you been?
In mud.
In mud?
She fell in some quick mud.
He got lost in the fog.
Oh no.
We happened to be passing by and heard her yelling for help, so here we are.
Oh, it wasn't foggy at all when she left.
Was that sin quick?
Thank you so much.
That's it, quick. Mud.
Why don't you come in?
Don't mind if we do.
Sure.
Might want to have your animals stay outside. I don't think they'll fit in here.
Fair enough.
I mean, probably there's a lot of us.
Yeah, I don't think like 5 drakes are gonna fit in here.
Or Derek.
No.
Derek should not come.
Nope.
As far as I can watch them if you want.
Is he now?
Yeah.
Because he's my boy, Devin.
Well, fine, Carlin's like that, because we always forget about Carlin.
Sure.
Carlin would be more apt, I feel like. I'm pretty sure Asvara wants to not be outside in this shit as much as possible.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, Carlin offers. If you want, I can watch them.
If you wish.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. And you all pile on inside while Carlin kind of corrals up the drakes and the bog unicorn.
And Spiff.
Yeah, and Spiff.
I assume the shack is not designed to hold this many people.
No, it's pretty cramped. There's definitely like not enough chairs for like even 2 or 3 more people. So
Fiore can perch.
They probably only have like 2 chairs. It's just the 2 of them living here.
Could I cast spider climb and sit on the ceiling?
you sure can if you want. Is that comfortable for you? Okay.
It doesn't hurt.
Is that a thatched roof ceiling?
With some like wooden supports.
He's sitting on the supports probably then.
Sitting upside down on a support.
Just for space, floor space.
Yes, sorry, I don't really have a lot of room here. Not really built for guests.
I wouldn't see why you would be out here.
He knows a little.
Yeah. So, what are y'all doing in the High Moor? I barely ever see people out here.
Leaving
Sightseeing.
Oh, okay.
Just running some errands.
Mm-hmm.
We're adventurers.
Adventurers.
Well, technically.
I mean, you might have been able to tell from all of the weapons.
Weaponry.
We're adventurous.
Well, I suppose High Moor is a good place to do it. Lots of baddies out here.
Speaking of, you got any local nuisances need taken care of while we're in the neighborhood?
No, I've got it pretty much taken care of.
Need any finicky reagents for your stocks, perhaps?
I think I'm pretty good on that too. I've learned to be fairly self-sufficient out here.
Any haunted flowers that only grow on foggy evenings in the middle of the night?
Oh, I've got those.
Okay.
Yeah, sure is a tough life out here. It's not easy getting by as a single parent.
I'll bet. Do you hunt?
Occasionally, I have a few spells at my disposal.
You go, girl.
Right on it.
What she said.
Well, you don't need anything, and
Yeah, we
get the
wouldn't,
kid back.
wouldn't want to
Well,
impinge on your time.
Be on our way.
Well, it's very cold and nasty out there if you want to stay
I mean, it's not
the
gonna
night.
it's not gonna be not cold and nasty in the morning.
We don't want to impose.
That's true.
That food does smell really good, though. Oh, I'm sorry.
It
Also-
does. The roast smells very good.
Also, Aislinn looks around. It doesn't really look like you have room for all of us to stay the night. We wouldn't want to, infringe upon your private space.
We could still say close, I suppose.
I mean, we'll be camping out either way, so
Yeah, but we
we'll get
could.
a few more
Do you
miles
mind?
out of the day.
Do you mind if we camp in your backyard, so to speak?
Oh, yeah, that should be fine.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah.
Safety against what?
Anything?
Kira just holds her arms out open wide.
I mean, if you'd like, you can still at least stay for dinner. I've got plenty of food here that I could provide you with. I've got some tea.
Well, seems we shall be staying. Is that what the plan is?
Should be a real boring quest, if not.
Why don't we just assume that it's getting very dark and we should stay? Like it's time to camp. How about that?
It is. Because it was already getting in the late afternoon when you heard the girl scream, so the sun is pretty much setting at this point.
You know what else would be a really boring quest? One focused entirely on spit.
What
I
are you
disagree.
talking about that?
No.
And now we cut away.
Boring.
Oh, son of a bitch!
You horrible man!
Oh, damn it.
Did nobody get that?
I did.
I did.
Just me and
Yeah.
Alex.
I explained it to him.
Devin needed it explained as well.
Yep. I'm fucking stupid.
Might I say, ma'am, your cooking is mighty fine.
Well, thank
Or at
you.
least it smells that way.
Oh, it does.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Is it poison?
Is it people?
Is it Soylent Green?
Okay.
Could Quaylina have hers right do heart sight on the roast to see if it has an alignment?
Don't think that works like that.
I got a 23 for insight.
Damn.
I got
Size
it.
up this lady.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I'm not inciting her. I'm inciting the roast. I got
Well,
a 9.
I mean, you're not going to be able to tell from the roast just by looking at it. You'll kind of have to watch her.
I mean, I watch its body language and facial expressions.
The roast?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
It's
very
alright.
stoic.
It's already roasting. You can't grill it.
Fiore.
That's me.
She doesn't seem to be, like, hostile towards you, but she seems nervous. Like, unusually nervous.
Oh, maybe she was doing some sort of ritual and our presence is going to disturb it. She didn't invite us to stay. Maybe our presence will enhance the ritual, but only if she's able to subdue us with the poison in the meat. But it'll knock us unconscious and we'll wake up chained over a fire.
Fiore imagines this conversation, shakes it out of his head, and decides to just kind of keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
Do I get any of that with an 18? Or just...
Not quite.
Well, she seems nice enough.
Yeah. Nice enough.
She's not a gout of fire coming from the ground.
Yeah.
So,
She's not
Besties!
She's not steepling her fingers and cackling.
And unless this fog is hallucinatory, she is also not a rodent of unusual size.
Yeah.
I don't believe they exist anyway.
Why don't you guys go ahead and set up your campsite and I will get dinner ready for everyone.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I just want to stay here and play with the little girl.
Okay.
That was not Solilos's character voice, though.
What?
Solilos.
Oh, I thought you were telling me Solilos wants to stay.
I'm asking Aislinn is asking Solilos if he wants to stay inside where it's warmer and drier.
Beep.
Play with the little girl.
Solilos is like, yes, it's nice and warm in here.
Yes. So I will leave him in here, and conveniently also, he's a spy.
Fiore will quietly tell everyone as we're setting up camp, it's probably fine, but there might be something suspicious about them.
I have a bad feeling about this episode.
She seems afraid for some reason.
Oh.
Well, it could be, single parent living alone in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, it
Suddenly
could also
approached
be
by 10 or
a
12
bunch of
adventurers.
people with weapons.
A bunch of people with weapons.
Yeah.
Large, scary
In the middle of
animals.
nowhere.
And big animals and the unicorn.
And Derek.
I
Yeah,
pull Cirrus aside for a brief word and ask him to go heart touch her if he can.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you go play too?
What is heart touching?
I want to play with the fairy.
Have you ever seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Okay, see, I thought that's what it was.
No, heart. He can touch a creature and magically know the creature's current emotional state. If it fails a saving throw, the spray also knows the creature's alignment. Celestials, fiends, and undead automatically fail the saving throw.
Hey, if she's a night hag, then she's a thing.
Jamna is also like, also I could go keep an eye on her if it'll help.
It's up to you.
I'm fairly sneaky, I think I can pull it off.
Oh, no.
I mean, you could also just say
I
that
might even say I
we
do it
don't
for a living.
need your help, and you could just go in there and be like, hey,
Ninja dust.
no, that.
Why don't you go ahead and have Cirrus and Jamna make stealth rolls?
Can't Sarah just go invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
I mean,
still
it
have
would probably
to stealth
still
in there.
be easier if you just went in there not stealthy, but
You can stealth at advantage.
21.
Okay,
25.
25.
Like a million.
Okay,
Charge on, you fucker. Try and find me.
so
Can't find me on the gingerbread gnome.
Jamna kind of goes over to the window and has a peek inside, and at the same time, Cirrus kind of slips in through a crack in the window. Jamna, make a charisma save.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
14?
Okay. Cirrus slips in through the window, and neither the woman nor the little girl seem to notice him, so he comes up and taps Mary on the shoulder. So what kind of save is that for her for the alignment?
Charisma.
Okay. 11?
Oh, she passes.
Okay.
But he still gets emotional state.
Yeah, he still gets an emotional state, which, much like Fiore, she comes off as very, very nervous. There's a lot of trepidation in there. Not sure what about, but why don't you go ahead and have Cirrus make a charisma save?
Oh boy. Nat 20.
Ooh, shit.
She's on.
La di fecunda.
Cirrus feels something weird. It feels like his whole body vibrates with magic for a little bit. He's not sure what kind of spell or effect is happening, but he manages to shake it off. But still, neither of the two seem to have noticed him. What does he want to do?
Well, he's going to report what he just experienced through his telepathic bond with Quilana,
Okay.
and she will help him out by casting Bestow Curse, and she wants to curse her charisma so that she has a disadvantage on charisma saves.
Okay.
Something fishy is definitely going on. She just wants confirmation. I'm going to double check that Bestow Curse can do that.
I'm pretty sure it can. However, she definitely will notice that
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
if you curse her. Yeah.
Sure, let's play Poke the Badger.
I mean, that will also give her
It's
disadvantage
perfect
on,
time.
deception checks and stuff.
Yes.
So, if we were
Does it work
going
out?
to, go in and just interrogate her, that would still help.
I'll hold off on that. I mean, I'll let everybody know, and, I'll help set up the camp, and then when I can, I'll sit down and, look through his eyes. But I won't cast anything for now.
Okay. Have Cirrus make another charisma save.
Is it just hanging out here and there? 15.
Okay. But doesn't hear back from Cirrus anymore.
What happens to Joan, though?
She's very alarmed.
Why don't you have Carlin make a charisma save too?
God!
How's Salilos doing in there?
Oh, Carlin, 5.
Okay. Solilos.
Yeah.
Charisma save
What is his bonus?
with advantage. And it is a +0.
Okay.
Oh, but he's very charismatic.
15.
Okay.
Does the empathic bond between us go away?
Yes.
Alright, Aislinn stops what she's doing and barges into the hut.
Oh boy.
I will follow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. I'm probably right on Aislinn's heels because I'm like, I can't hear from Cirrus anymore.
I want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our face. Please.
Note that this shack actually has 4 doors to the outside.
So it's not a coop.
So you're like...
Sedan.
yeah.
It's a shack dan.
It's a stand.
4-door shack dan.
So yeah, Aislinn just lost contact with Solilos, and Quaylina just lost contact with Cirrus. So Aislinn barges in, and you all barge in after her.
No one decided to just look in the window and make sure they were all right.
No.
Nope.
As something
Well, that's
happened,
what Aspara is going to do.
something happened to
Just gonna look through the
Jamna
window.
and Carlin as well.
Okay.
But people don't have empathic or telepathic links with them, so we don't know them.
Yeah, do we see anything weird about them when we're actually there?
No. In fact, they look extremely surprised when you kind of like barge in, and Mary just turns around and is like, "What? Is there something wrong?"
Immediately look for Solilos.
You do not see him.
I say, where is Solilos?
I don't know. I just saw him like a second ago.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
I believe her when she says she just saw him a second ago, but I do not believe her when she says she does not know where he is.
15.
6.
11.
9.
Ooh.
I'm not going to use this die anymore.
Oh.
Sorry, Devin.
I think I
Yikes.
need a new one too.
You cannot tell. She seems to be telling the truth as far as you can see.
I got a 17.
Oh, a 17?
Yeah.
She's
got a 15.
hiding something.
I just say to the air, Cirrus, show yourself.
Nothing happens. Abigail looks like really frightened of you guys right now, and she runs out the back door.
It's okay. I'm very...
Wait, the kid's the witch.
Yeah, can I insight the child?
Asbara, make a charisma save.
Oh my god! I was gonna say he's gonna grab her and be like, wait, don't run off into the fog again. Okay, charisma, Aspara. 16.
Okay. All of a sudden, after Abigail runs out and kind of slams the door behind her, you feel Solilos again. He seems to be, like, somewhere outside the shack right now.
Yeah.
Like, over here somewhere.
I just point to Mary and say, keep an eye on her, and then I head out that door.
Wait, don't do that!
Do you want
I'm doing it.
anyone to go with you? Or should we just, like, sit here and circle jerk by?
It's locked.
And Abigail went out a different door.
Yes.
Okay.
What happened to Aspara?
They immediately went unconscious.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Just trying to be mysterious. But
That's okay.
that's
I
not
just
helpful.
cannot imagine what state Jamna is in and whether or not that would escalate the situation if I had
Yeah.
not told these things.
Pretty much as soon as they failed to save, consider them unconscious.
Okay.
Wait, so you were going to go out the door that the girl just went out of?
No, I'm going out a different door.
Different door. Okay.
Okay.
The different door is locked.
That way.
And
Angel's trying to get out this door.
what kind of emotions am I feeling from Solilos?
It feels like he is unconscious, but like you have your bond back.
Okay.
Like something severed it for a minute, and now the bond it has returned. But you feel like he's sleeping, possibly like having nightmares.
Okay. Upon seeing the doors locked, Mary said I wouldn't do that if I were you. She turned to her and demanded she explain.
Same.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you nicer, but yeah.
This is really not how I wanted it to go down.
Is she gonna put you in a cornfield forever if you say no to her?
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Are you gonna put us in a cornfield?
She looks like she's preparing to cast a spell.
Me.
Strong 14 for Fiore.
One second.
Yeah, fuck you.
Ooh. Married, damn. Wait, what was Fury?
14.
Okay. Jaskiro.
10.
Aizlin.
11.
Quilina.
12.
Dagny.
16.
Okay. Dagny, you get to go first. She seems to be starting to cast a spell.
Boy, I wish Aspara was awake.
So I can non-lethally shoot her with an arrow.
Yeah.
Get her to the hand or something so she can't do the smack
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Shoot her in the knee.
In this edition, you can do non-lethal damage. You just say you do it,
Ye-
if I'm not mistaken.
You just, no,
I don't-
when you bring someone to 0 hit points, you determine whether they are merely unconscious or dying.
I couldn't remember if you could do that with ranged attacks, because I know you can't do it with magic.
I think it's...
The unconscious or dying when you bring someone to 0 hit points is no matter what. You can
Yeah,
do it
it's
with
for
anything.
everyone.
If
Okay.
you bring someone to 0 hit points, you choose whether they're unconscious or dying.
Okay.
I know, I guess I'd rather just not, hurt this woman.
Well, you're gonna have to hurt her.
You are gonna have to hurt her. She's gonna.
I mean, you can always
Just
try
do
to
nothing.
grapple or something like that.
Wrestling champion.
I am thinking about the grappling, but I am probably not strong enough because I'm a tiny man. But
Do it.
I mean, it
What's
doesn't,
that arm
it
wrestling
doesn't,
contest?
it
Yeah.
doesn't actually, I think it gives you
What is...
being small actually does give you disadvantage on strength ability checks, I think.
Oh, that's it.
Does it?
Does it?
Or a
I don't
penalty.
think that's a feature.
It is. I need to look it up again, but there are
don't-
negatives. There are downsides to being small.
In 5th,
In
or?
5th edition, yes. The only one I can remember for
yeah.
sure is that you cannot wield weapons with a heavy tag.
The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach.
Okay, so
I
she's.
don't see any penalties.
I mean, it wouldn't be in the grappling rules. It would be in the race section. of sciences.
I'm pretty sure it's not in the race
I've never
section.
seen anything like that.
Either way, yeah, the grappling rules would still apply anyway.
Mhm.
She's only one size larger than him, and it doesn't say anything about penalties, so.
So what do you want to do?
Will this be an athletics roll?
Yes.
I will try to tackle that woman.
Okay.
That's a weapon.
She contests with her acrobatics.
The alternative was I was going to non-lethally shoot her in the face.
Non-lethally chop her in half.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 5.
Ooh. 15.
Oh, honey.
She just sticks her arm out and holds my...
And you're just swinging.
Just stop that.
I guess I need to change dice.
This is
This
not
is
good,
just
everybody.
the heart of the cards is not with us today.
No. Alright, it is Fiore's turn.
Fiore is going to go ahead and give her a hit with his fan. And I get sneak attack because Dagny's there.
Yes.
15 to hit.
That hits.
So regular damage is a 9. And sneak attack. Another 9.
Okay. So 18 altogether. Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Pull the pin on the grenade.
I don't have a grenade.
Also, don't do
I
that.
would.
Why don't you have a grenade?
I don't know.
Jeez.
I am going to roll to faint
Okay. So inside check by her.
against my dex, right?
Or deception?
Yeah, roll deception. Yep.
Okay. Deception against insight.
27.
Ooh. 20.
Sorry, bitch.
Yeah, you fainted her. Alright, Quaylena.
I would like to don my mantle of majesty,
Oh my.
and I believe that is my action. So I assume a very unearthly appearance and look like, I'm gonna say like a fang queen with like a crown of twigs and like frost curling up my face and hair, you know, combining with my winter wolf,
Ooh.
and the image of ice crystals coming up from the cloak.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast command on her and tell her confess.
Okay, what kind of save is that?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 1.
Oh! Yes!
She failed. Confess.
She stole a Twix bar once when she was 5.
She kind of like blurts out suddenly, I don't think I can do this, but I have to. We made a deal.
Deal to do what?
That's all she says.
We can help you if you just fucking say things with your mouth!
Well, that's probably all the time I've got on my turn, so.
Yeah.
Is yelling at her a free action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Kira's just like casting a spell and like yelling at the same time.
What's in you, bitch? That makes it Aislin's turn.
I charge her. Charge Mary.
Okay.
And fucking kick her in the chest.
Damn.
Alright.
I am attempting a shove to knock her prone.
Okay, is that just a strength versus strength check?
Yep.
Right.
19.
Not great. 8.
Sorry, Mary.
Sorry, Mary.
Yes, you have knocked her prone.
And then I fucking put my boot on her chest.
Okay. I will go ahead and, like, have her attempt to escape, like, as an action or something. Like, this isn't quite on the level of grapple or anything yet.
Like, theoretically, there's nothing I can do to, like, keep her down there other than, like, say, hey, if you don't stay down there, I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I do say.
Yes. Okay. Jaskira, it's your turn.
Jaskira steps closer and holds up her hands, staff in one hand, and says, okay, let's just calm down. Nobody move. And she moves her hand toward Mary. Wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh, 6.
She's held.
Okay.
If her creature type is humanoid.
It is. Okay. Yeah, she just goes, shit! Alright. So, now it is her turn.
She can use her action to attempt to escape the paralysis.
And at the end of her turn, she can make another wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Oh, it doesn't take her action?
Nope.
It's at the end of her turn, so she can automatically make a saving throw, but
At the end of
she
her
can't
turn.
do anything else. Yeah.
Okay.
That is an 18.
Fuck.
Okay. She is free, but still prone. Back up to Dagny.
Right. I'm gonna non-lethally shoot this bitch.
Alright.
Wait, she's still prone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have,
You can get within 5 feet.
Yeah,
and you
if
won't
you
have
are-
disadvantage.
yeah. If you're not adjacent to her, you will have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
So I
And
can
she's
move
prone.
and shoot, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can back up.
You're actually already right next to
No,
her,
you
so
have to be.
Or I'm
really
sorry,
close.
you can get up to her, sorry.
Non-lethally shoot at point blank.
You can, you shoot a limb.
Like pin her arm to the floor.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to non-lethally shoot her in the head, like I said last time.
Okay.
Right in the face.
Noted.
Just like through the cheek into the, oh, that would suck.
Oh, Jesus.
Or like up the nose, but somehow missing the brain entirely.
Like up through the nose.
Phineas Gage this shit.
Yeah.
Through the cranium.
How would you like a sinus
Non-lethally.
piercing?
Phineas Gage survived.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Rolled nice for me ever.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll be fucking completely real right now. When you said Phineas Gage, for some reason, I thought it was the Phineas character from Phineas and Ferb. And I was like, what is that show? Somebody's getting impaled through the head? What the hell?
Phineas and Ferb got a rail spike through his head and became an aggressive sociopath. Oh no, Perry the platypus is in trouble.
You have advantage.
Oh, thank God, because I rolled a 3 on this.
Sorry, I had to look it up.
Harry the platypus. I'm in danger.
That's a 19.
That'll do it.
Okay. Right through the ear, hitting her head to the floor.
Well, roll your damage, and we'll see if it was just the ear.
Oh, I thought non-lethally allowed a little more.
You know, you can't. There's
You
no.
can't, like, limit the damage.
There's no non-lethal damage. There's no.
You just don't kill them outright,
Yeah.
that's all.
It's exactly the same until they go up to
Okay.
0 hit points.
I don't kill her with 12 damage.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you don't, like, pin her to the floor or anything, but the arrow slides, like, up her cheek and through her ear into the floor, leaving, like, a pretty nasty gash across her face.
Oh, Jesus,
But
I
you
did that.
did not hit anything vital.
Now
so-
do it on the other side,
Yeah.
and while saying,
Why so
"Let's put
serious?"
a smile on that face."
Fury, your turn.
I am actually going to stop and hold my fan open at her throat and be like,
Hey, don't.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, like,
Stop it.
I can I can see that you're afraid. Either we can try to help you or we can kill you. Pick which way you want to get out of this deal.
Roll intimidation.
Can I assist with a boot?
Would you?
Yeah.
Thank God. 6.
Woof. She just looks at you, just with a serious expression on her face, and says, "You're not the one I'm afraid of."
Talk
Quaylena's turn.
to us.
Aw.
Talk to us.
Well, shit.
Indeed.
I mean, I can try and command her to confess again, but who knows if that'll get...
Always get the same result.
Well, all fails. My fan is exactly right at her neck, so if she does try to get up, that won't do good for her.
Mm.
The rules do not support you.
I don't need your support.
I can do it all by myself.
Like, if she tries to get away from you, you can attack of opportunity. And
Yeah.
But she can always just
No, I know.
stand up.
Yeah, that's alright.
I'm going to cast suggestion. I'm going to say, I suggest that you be open and forthright with us, and then I'll use my bonus action to cast command again with my mantle, and I will say again in a very icy tone of voice, confess.
Okay, so these are 2 different spells.
Yes.
Yeah.
First, you're doing suggestion,
Yes.
which is a wisdom save. There's a 12.
Fail.
Alright, she is suggested,
To be open and forthright.
and now you command.
Which is also always a check.
That is 18.
Oh.
So you have already suggested her. Cannot compel her to command, or compel her to confess.
But if we
But
should
it's
ask her a
suggested
question at
to
this
her.
point, she'll answer.
What the fuck's going on, man?
I can't tell you. If I tell you, she'll kill me.
Alright, that's all we needed to know.
Yeah, that's actually pretty informative.
She, Abigail?
The only other person
Hazard
here.
to guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mia
we talked
Leakey.
about like a fucking Warlock patron? We don't know.
True enough.
Yeah, but it's the Halloween episode.
Deal with the devil.
Maybe
A
Abigail
devil.
is the devil.
Can anyone play the fiddle?
I got the mandolin.
I'm sure
You play the
got
viol,
that
don't you?
covered.
Yeah, I do. So basically, yeah.
Basically, yes.
Good.
She suddenly goes, "Oh shit," and then takes
Oh my
No,
god.
18 necrotic damage as you see her start to wither away in front of your eyes.
Shit!
Are we out of initiative or are we still in?
I will say we're still in initiative.
Okay, because if possible, I would like to cast Dispel Magic, but I can wait until the next turn.
Yeah. let's
Can
wait until next
she?
turn. She does not know detect magic.
Or dispel magic.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, so that was your turn. It's going to be Aislin's turn now, if you want to do anything. If you want, we can just, pass back to Quaylena for her to try to dispel, but you guys can still try to do something.
I'm gonna say, well, try to keep her from dying, and then Aislin's going to go towards the door that Abigail left out of.
Okay, it is also locked.
I fucking kick it open.
Alright. What kind of damage would that be for you? Is it just your strength bonus, or...
Yeah, it's 1 plus your strength modifier, which would be 6.
6. Okay, yeah, I would let you kick it open with that.
Okay.
Alright, you kick open the door, and you see not the outside. Instead, you see
A cornfield.
Please no.
another room which looks very similar to this shack in, dimensions and furniture.
Yeah.
However, this room appears to... It looks like this shack as though it has been long abandoned, just filled with cobwebs and dust. And there are 3 giant spiders in the corner who
Oh,
are
damn.
awakening to that sudden noise.
Roll
Shut it.
to disbelieve.
Wait, it's acid.
Make a perception check.
Nat 20 for a 24.
That's my girl.
Alright, they are real.
Fuck.
That makes it Jaskira's turn.
Yep.
You want to put me in the doorway? Then I will use the rest of my movement to move towards the spiders. And then
Alright.
I yell out, spiders!
Oh, gee, thanks.
Not illusions.
How does Mary look? Is she flagging?
She is not, in the dangerously lethal territory, but she's losing health pretty fast. We think 2 or 3 rounds of this would probably kill her.
Somebody got this?
Yeah.
I go into the room with the spooters.
Okay.
And there's 2 of them, you say?
There are 3.
3 of them, you say?
Yes, I say.
Well, I say, are they grouped up like that? And what is the width of their group?
I would say they're all within 5 feet of each other because it looks like they were sleeping.
They were making a little big spider pile.
And they are just starting to get up.
Oh, now I feel kind of bad.
Oh, they're gonna try to eat me.
They are.
I know.
Absolutely.
Fine. They must make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Make it all on one. It's a 16.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
Half damage.
No, you have damage.
You
Spiders have damage.
You have damage.
Hif.
Hey, maybe get Spiff in here. I don't know if we can actually get outside at this point, though.
Yes, that's a problem. Find out.
Let's see if these other doors also open to other shacks.
I figured we were in some kind of extra dimensional hellscape.
Very possible. Why don't you roll Arcana?
Sure.
Oh, yes, Lilos is probably in another alternate shack asleep, and we teleported.
26
okay.
halved down to 13. Lightning.
So many things.
Not true.
13 lightning?
Yep. Lightning bolt.
Oh, I thought you were breathing.
Nope.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Breathing?
Breathing.
Breathing,
It's
goddammit.
different. They're different things. I'm always breathing, but I'm not always breathing.
Yeah. Down to 13, you said?
If somebody...
Yes. And the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
So, like, the walls.
And it forms a line 100 feet long.
Okay. It does not blast through the wall, but it burns away the cobwebs and does start a small fire on the wall where it struck. That makes it Mary's turn. She is going to... Mary's not going to do anything. She's going to kind of, writhe painfully on the ground.
Still about in panic.
Yep. And then...
Does it seem like she takes more damage?
Yes. She takes 13 more necrotic damage.
Oh.
She's still got a fair few hit points left. It is the Spooters' turn now.
Spewters.
Yes, Ubers.
They are going to try to web some of you.
No.
One is going to move up here to try to web Jaskira.
And which square am I actually in? Probably that one. So I would have taken my attack of opportunity on that one. I was going after Jaskira.
Yeah, I will say that's fair.
Okay. As my attack of opportunity, I am going to attempt to shove it over.
Okay. Strength checks?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 9.
No.
More than that.
Beans.
Should have just attacked, but whatever.
Dagny, your turn.
Alright.
Oh, are they not webbing? They just moved.
Oh, duh, I forgot. Yeah, they are going to web. 2 of them are going to web. Aislinn, 2 of them are going to web. 1 of them is going to web Jaskira.
Is this an attack roll on their part?
Yes.
Yes. Is it a projectile?
Yes, if it has a range, I would say.
I'm just asking for my shield of arrow catching.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no, I would say it does not count for that.
Oh.
You'll see why in a minute.
Why? I understand it's a web.
First one to use 6 to hit,
No.
and then a 13 to hit,
No.
Jaskira. 11 to hit.
No.
No. What comes out of them is not silk, it is hair.
No, thank you.
Long, fibery, black hair tries to entangle you.
I don't like you anymore.
No, this is not good.
Dagny.
Okay, can I get in range to shoot spiders?
So spiderweb comes out of the butt, and it was hair, so they shot their ass hair at us.
Yes.
I'm upset.
Yes, you can
No.
hide behind this Jaskira, and you've got a clear shot at anybody.
Alright, this is the one actively producing hair from its butt.
They all
They all
are.
are.
All
It's so unpleasant.
Dagny gags a little and raises his bill.
Dagny, thank goodness you're here. We've got ourselves into a hairy situation.
Dagny's like, oh my god!
Sorry to get you tangled up in this.
Whoever made these things,
was very harebrained.
Well, I feel like we're going to see more terrible horrors later, so let's not break that sworn enemy. Shoot a bit.
Probably good call.
Son of a fuck!
What do you-
Guess it wasn't a brush with death.
Someone call a barber.
I don't think I have rolled something higher than sanity.
Guys, I think your puns are cursing Alex.
Yeah.
No!
How dare you?
No!
Okay, so I got 16.
Oh, a 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Please allow me
Thank
to
God for
produce a rebuttal.
Or thank Devin for
Yeah. Well, you can thank me all.
it's an 8.
But wait,
Okay. Are you shooting the closest one?
Yeah. That one.
what's wrong?
What do you have to say, Michael?
You seem rather harried.
Dagny's just gonna be like, fuck it, drop his bow, go try a different door.
The whole
Okay.
situation is just too hair-raising.
Stop it.
Fiore, your turn. Shoot Aislinn so she'll stop.
I was gonna say, he hasn't seen the spiders, but he's heard the puns and he's very upset. Actually, what I was going to do was look out the windows, because we don't know where Carlin and Yamna and Aspara are right now.
You look out the windows and you don't see anything. It is black.
Dark vision.
I do have my
Nothing to
goggles,
see.
but I have a feeling that doesn't help.
Nope.
Alright, yeah, then I'll go ahead and shove my way into the room as well.
Okay.
Can I get at a spider?
Yeah, you can get to
Yes.
the closest one.
You can also dash as a bonus action.
Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna smack it, I hope.
Okay.
You have advantage, or
I do.
no, not advantage. You get sneak attack though.
21.
That hits.
So that's 9 for the regular damage.
You do not get sneak.
I'm.
Oh, you are within 5
Yep.
feet. Yeah.
And then 10 more on top of that.
19. That will do it.
Chop it up with my fan.
Alright. As you do that, you hack off the first few of its limbs, and you're kind of surprised to not see any blood.
Is it more hair?
And as you look at it, as you're taking it apart, you notice that it seems to be just kind of made of plastic. It's like a puppet spider.
Okay.
I don't like you.
Quick question. Medieval setting. What the fuck is plastic?
Yeah, it's just some kind of synthetic polymer, do you mean? Or is it plastic?
I guess
It just looks like it's made of...
Is it plaster?
It's like a toy. It's not.
Okay.
Wood?
it's not quite wood. It's something more homogeneous than that. It still
More
resembles
homogeneous
plastic.
than that.
Okay.
Resin, perhaps?
Sure.
Maybe.
Or maybe something like ceramic or porcelain. Let's do that, actually.
Yeah, just basically like, it looks like some sort of material that isn't real.
Yeah, it
Like-
shatters
like
as
a
you
doll.
chop it up. Yes.
I don't like it.
Mm-mm. Now it is Quaylena's turn.
Well, obviously she went and fucking got plastic from the future, guys. I don't know what the problem is.
Oh no, she just popped over to Culver's. It's got a few water
like
cups.
the children in my complex, she stole some of the spiders off of my wreath, but she did leave me a lobster.
What?
What?
I made that Halloween wreath, and I put little glittery spiders in it, and the kids thought they were cute, I guess, and they took a few of them, but they left a weird,
Little plastic
creepy-looking
lobster.
lobster.
Oh my
in exchange.
god.
Fair trade.
I need to look at the wreath again.
Quaylena, you want to try to dispel that?
I would definitely love to dispel that. Also, like, just taking a look around at the space we're in, and, like, the doors not opening to where we expected, I got a 19 Arcana.
Okay. Something is fucky here. You can't really
Something's
nail
fucky
down
in
what's
the land
going
of
on. This
Barovia.
is obviously some kind of magic that screws with space.
If we were in the Feywild, it could be easily explained by a very strong will imposing upon reality.
Maybe it still is.
Actually, with a 19, you get this weird vibe that this kind of reminds you of the Feywild, but is decidedly not the Feywild.
Interesting.
Oh, it's the Shadowfell, then.
Maybe.
It is.
Maybe.
It is.
So do you want to dispel that?
I would like to dispel that.
What level do you want to cast it at?
Something is fucky in the land of Barovia.
what if for the whole episode of this we had just been swallowed by the mists and ended up in Barovia?
Oh my god, that would be
Death
That
House.
would be just the worst.
We'd have to do the entirety of
The
fucking
entire
Curse of
Curse of
Strahd.
Strahd.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
In
But
one
guys
One
have to stay up late.
evening.
Strahd's back real soon, y'all. Aaron would be so pissed. Oh my god.
Okay, I would like to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
I mean, I've only got 2 4th level slots.
Go ahead and make your ability check with your spellcasting ability.
Okay. Corona! 7.
You need a
You're not
new
in it.
D20.
You could have dispelled a negative 3rd level spell.
Thanks.
Negative 3rd level spell.
Weird.
Can I get a sense
1, 2,
of,
3, or
of, like, what kind of spell is harming?
Negative 1, 2, 3.
Roll Arcana.
19.
19. This reminds you of the Geish spell,
Oh,
but some kind of like fucked up version of it.
I mean, that par for course really attracts.
Yeah.
What does that spell do?
It compels a course of action, and if you break it, then it fucks you up.
It deals damage to you. But usually does psychic damage and only once per day. This is necrotic damage, and it is doing it continuously. Alright.
So someone looked at the Geish spell and said, "Hey Satan, how can I make this better?"
Yeah.
and Satan was like, don't fucking ask me. I'm not here for this.
Alright, it is Aisla's turn.
But then Mephistopheles was like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we should remove the Death Brooder.
Death Critter, get me, go away. He died.
And gone.
He date.
I'm gonna do me a step forward,
Okay.
1, 2 step.
and I'm gonna do me a stab.
Okay.
That is a 17.
That hits.
That is 11 slashing and 4 psychic.
Woo. Actually, no. No psychic.
No psychic. 11 slashing.
11.
Alright, well, I will not roll psychic against these fighters then.
Yep, they seem to be immune to psychic.
Is it still do a stand?
Yes, it is still standing.
Alright. I will, in that case, then continue movement past the spider to the door
Okay.
and kick the door.
Okay. This time, it does not seem to be locked.
Oh, well, I kicked it anyway.
That's fine.
It slams open, bounces against the wall, and back closed.
Into your face.
Alright. Inside is, as you might expect, another room. This one also looks mostly identical to the setup of the main cabin, except in this room, where the fireplace is actually a bar, and there are a couple small tables and chairs littered around with what looks like actually a bunch of, like, drunk people. You see a bunch of people kind of, like, sitting at the chairs, like, holding flagons of ale and kind of, like, shouting at each other.
Yeah.
There's about 10 of them, and as soon as you kick open the door, they all stop and turn towards you, and
no.
you just see frozen doll faces. All of them in an expression of screaming, looking at you.
Buy me a drink, dollface.
I'm gonna add them to initiative order.
No, Jesus Christ.
How many of them are there?
10.
Okay.
10 horrible doll people. Great.
Mhm.
Cool. Awesome.
And we didn't handle all the spiders, did we?
Nope.
Not yet.
Sorry, that's me.
That's fine.
Alright, anything else on your turn?
Yes. One last thing.
Do you poop a little?
No?
Because I
a little
would.
bit. Now, where am I in the initiative order?
No.
You are after Asa.
Okay.
You get more than one attack around, right?
Well, I used it on the door.
Oh, okay.
I
So
would
I guess
think.
you're done?
I was gonna make another doll pun, but I couldn't think of anything quick enough, so I'm done.
Okay, just Kira.
No need to get out of joint.
I bar you from these proceedings.
Jessica is going to twin cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Okay.
Which means
I love it when she does this. It's so sexy.
at 4th level.
Speaking of sexy, like, oh, damn. I wish Fiore could be aroused.
Oh?
Quaylen is very cool right now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Literally.
No.
I'm sorry I did that.
Okay, so I have 16 meteors in total.
Okay. Can
Cast
you
them at
use
fourth
one
level.
right away? Or?
When you cast a spell, and as a bonus action on each of your turns thereafter, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors.
So yes.
So yes.
Okay.
Leftover spooters.
And since you
Do it.
spend it, you cast it twice, so you can shoot 2 meteors. You can do that shooting thingy twice. So 4 meteors.
It's not a concentration spell, right?
It is.
I don't think you can twin
You wouldn't know which
concentration
one it
spells.
No.
No.
That wouldn't make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Why are you killing her fun?
I've done it before.
You shouldn't have been able
Think of
to.
that before.
Me. What I am going to do then is Twin Ray of Frost and send one at the spider and the other at the wall on fire.
Okay. You want to hit the most injured spider?
Yes.
I mean, it's obviously not a real wall.
Roll it.
Still on fire.
Yeah, how is it reacting to the fire? Is it realistically
melting?
burning?
It's burning, but it's not spreading.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
I would have.
I think it's fine.
You should have made it melt like wax.
I will twin
When you
it.
look at it, it doesn't actually seem to be, like, being damaged by the fire. The fire's just clinging to it.
Okay.
I will then twin and hit both spooters.
Okay. Pew pew.
For 18,
It hits.
for 10, cold,
Okay. That doesn't quite kill the first one.
and the second shot goes very wide.
Oh.
So maybe it does hit the wall.
Was the first one the one that I had sorted?
Yes.
That still wasn't enough to kill it.
Nope. Very close, though. Now, the lady takes more damage. Not a whole lot, only 9.
I'm trying to save you. Stop being such a pussy.
She's just...
I mean, healing spells would also delay it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. If you don't dispel
They're
it,
not
it's just gonna
very
keep
committed.
going.
I thought she didn't get it.
Although
Nope.
I could healing word.
Bonus action. Or just, like, drop a potion on her.
If you healing word, the other spell has to be a cantrip, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Dagny, it's back up to you.
Alright.
What if I command her to heal?
Be healed!
Ooh, I don't know about the Horde of Dolphins, so I guess I'll shoot a spider.
Okay.
I mean, you did hear Aislinn say, "Buy me a drink, dollface."
But from a different room.
I'm sorry, actually they go before you. And this
Rude.
Well, then you will definitely know about them.
I guess
Because Aislinn is still in the same
We'll
room as you,
see!
just in the doorway.
Yeah. They all get up and start rushing towards you, but their movements are all like fucked up, like they're actually drunk. They're kind of like stumbling over themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Marionette-like,
yeah,
maybe?
broken marionettes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or
So
misjudged
in the doorway,
strings.
only 2 of them can get to you.
Okay.
Their attacks are at disadvantage,
They're
though.
not gonna hit.
At least if they're horrible, creepy doll people,
9.
they're at least drunk doll people.
Yeah. But there's 10 of them. That was an 18.
No.
Okay. Second one. Nope, that was the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now, Dagny.
Alright.
I'm being hit on by drunk doll men.
You see a bunch of doll people crowding up at this doorway trying to get to Aislinn, just
Please,
swatting over each other.
Please, for the love of
Okay,
fuck,
so that's fair.
let's just
Yeah.
take care of the spiders first.
Yeah, take care
Yeah.
of the spiders.
Yeah, you can hold those all off at once, right?
Pretty much forever, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's kill the spider. Hey, talk about 24.
Yeah, that hits.
The number 24 is the number after 23, but before 25.
He did it. He talked about it.
I did,
Mm-hmm.
as requested.
Hey, how about 15?
That will finish off one of them.
Yay!
I like to imagine that I shot it right into what's the back? The big bulby back?
Thorax.
Thorax? Okay. Shot it right into the thorax, but it just cracked right when it went through and then just kind of
Also known as Stormbreaker.
Turned into hair.
Stormbreaker?
Yeah, Thor's axe.
Or Zax.
God! Roommates are going to get really mad at my screaming.
Yeah, like the whole read you run where you shot it just kind of like cracks and crumbles and it slumps to the side.
One of these spiders needs to be filled with candy.
No.
No. You're gonna be filled with fucking hair and wasps and shit. I
We
don't know.
don't.
Wasps?
I don't think we have a party member
Horrible
that would
shit.
eat it.
Oh, so they're from New England?
Fury.
I am going to go stab the last remaining spider.
Okay.
I get a dirty 20.
Okay. That hits.
And I don't have sneak attack, I imagine, because
You-
there's nobody there.
No, Aislin's right there.
Hazelin's next to it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Regular weapon damage is 5.
Okay.
15 for the sneak attack damage.
So 20 altogether.
Yes.
Don't quite kill it, but it's hurt very, very bad. Quailina, back to you.
4th level Dispel Magic.
Well,
You would know that Geish is a 5th level spell.
I don't have any 5th level slots.
yeah, but casting it
Fourth
at 4th level doesn't give you advantage over casting it at 3rd level. You just have to
Oh.
make the ability check either way.
Oh.
So
Good
it's
point.
better just do it there. Go ahead and roll
You're
that
assuming
ability
Quailina's
check.
that smart. Actually, she is that smart. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
That will do it.
Yes.
You see her suddenly relax as this hold over her seems to dissipate. And for now, she just kind of seems like just exhausted and out of energy.
And in a great deal of pain.
Me too, honey. Me
Oh, yeah.
too.
Like she's looking like she hasn't eaten for a couple weeks at this point with the life sucked out from her.
I gotta go pee for you.
Okay. That brings us to Aislinn.
I'm I'm assuming doll people aren't gonna take any psychic damage either.
Nope.
Alright. Then I stow my shield and use Mind Fang as a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
Attack doll person is 25.
You can roll with advantage against them.
Oh, because they're drunk.
Yep.
Well, this is 25. Yeah, it could be great. Yeah, it's a 25, so
Okay.
I assume yes hits.
Yes.
That'll be 19 damage.
Oh.
That outright kills one of them.
Alright, I'm second attack on it and the other one that was attacking me.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit,
Hits.
and that is 13 damage.
Alright.
Magical selection.
That hurts it pretty bad, and it stumbles and falls to the floor, and is prone now.
Does it take falling damage?
No.
It's 10 feet
Fell
tall.
over.
It's 10 feet and 1 inch tall.
Anything else with your turn?
No, I'll action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna take another attack against another doll person if I can. Do I have to move forward to do that?
You will have to step somewhat into the room.
Alright.
You can stay in the doorway, but on the other side, still blocking it.
But then they will be able to surround me, basically.
Yeah, more of them will be able to hit you.
It's okay, we'll be coming for you soon.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack the one that I knocked down then.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Hits.
For 12 more damage.
Death.
And then my last attack is gonna be on the scooter.
Alright.
21 to hit. 16 damage.
On the scooter?
Yeah.
It is dead. All the scooters have been slain.
And there are 2 more doors.
There are 2 more doors in
Yes.
this fake room, yeah.
Okay.
Jaskira, your turn.
You got whatever freaky deaky nonsense is going over there?
I got this freaky deaky nonsense, yeah.
Awesome.
Do the dolls do anything weird when they die?
No, they pretty much become
Just dolls.
completely lifeless. Yeah,
Like you cut the strings.
just collapse in on themselves.
Are their bodies fleshy?
Nope,
They're okay.
they're completely artificial.
Artificial.
This is
Yes,
upsetting and I don't like you.
their faces look unnaturally realistic.
but obviously still doll faces.
Yes,
Okay.
Like a reborn?
they look like casts
Mm.
of molds of
Molds
real
of people's
faces.
faces that
Yes.
this little girl has stolen over the years and turned into doll people.
Oh, probably.
Moldy people faces?
Oh no, I'm
Oh.
allergic to mold.
People faces.
I,
Wow, damn.
what are the doors made of?
This wood.
Okay, and there are no windows or anything to peer through.
The windows just seem to be black.
I will open up the right door just a crack.
Right door.
Enough to see what is in there.
Okay.
And I,
Door's right. This one's wrong.
oh, the one that I'm into. And I have dark vision out to 60 feet if it is pertinent.
Okay. You look inside. It is somewhat pertinent
Peek, peek.
because it is kind of dim in there. You can see once again, like all the rooms, it has a similar layout, but this one appears to be kind of like a library. There are some bookshelves. See some bookshelves and some desks, and at the far side of the room between the bookshelves, you can see a figure seated at a desk, and it looks from behind like Carlin.
Mm-hmm.
But you also hear other movement in the room from behind the bookshelves.
I close that door.
Okay.
Y'all, if y'all want to catch up, there's some shit going on in there.
Could someone go get Silas? He was in the room that would have been through the door to the right of the one you just opened, actually.
Would have been in this area.
Yeah.
To the south of the main room.
But I haven't sensed Cirrus at all?
No.
Okay.
You don't have like an empathic link to him,
Okay.
so you don't sense him.
No, that's a familiar thing. You can sense the direction to. No,
Oh, I thought it was just the pseudo-dragon's familiar.
no, it's just a general familiar thing.
Okay. Then yes, you sense that he is up here in the upper left of the main cabin.
Okay. Of the main cabin, or like from the main cabin?
He's over here.
Up and to the left of the main room. So
Okay.
over there. Yes.
I don't think it was my turn.
He was
No.
just here to
Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I closed the door and asked for people to come toward me so we can think about a plan of attack for this room.
In a moment.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm got nothing but time in the Netherverse.
Alright, that's it for you then. Mary. She's uncertain of what to do right now. She's kind of shaken up.
Sit down and have a drink.
Yeah, maybe.
Some tea.
As long
tell
as
us
you
what's
don't,
going on.
as long as you don't interfere with us, and we get all our friends back, we're good. We don't have to kill you, but if you do try that, we will.
Okay.
Also, maybe get some answers.
Common sense rules.
Yeah.
Maybe munch on those newt eyes. You might feel better.
Maybe get some answers.
So, it's now the drunk things' turn, and two more of them are going to step up to try to attack you.
Okay.
At disadvantage, of course, so that's 4.
No.
And 12.
No.
Alright. Dagny, your turn.
Now that I'm thinking about this is starting to feel very Silent Hill. Mostly just because he's a little girl and terrible things. But
Yeah.
anyways, I'm going to try and catch a drunkling.
Okay.
No. You
have
get
a really
advantage.
good bonus, so...
Yeah.
Also, you do have advantage against them.
Because they're drunk.
Well, what was the first one with your bonus?
15.
It hits.
I know, but still, it's
I know.
Hey, who leads the armies of the doll people?
No.
The Dollar General.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, at least I did good damage. Because that's,
Numbers?
13. 13.
Alright, that hurts one of them pretty badly, and it also falls prone. At this point, I would like to, you guys, make a sudden, kind of strange realization. Actually, mostly just Quaylena. You hear the ruckus of the dolls trying to get at Aislinn over there, but you also hear the same thing coming from this direction.
Oh.
It's mirrored.
It's not your turn yet, but just letting you know that that is happening.
Hey y'all, I think this weird extra-dimensional space wraps around.
It is Fiore's turn.
You don't say.
Reach around more like.
I'm gonna shimmy in with Aislinn and hurt some people.
I'm not in. I'm just.
Shimmy past Aislinn.
I mean, there's dolls there.
Yeah, she has them like
Next
bottlenecked.
to me, maybe.
She's kind of like barring the door.
Okay, well then I will fly and fly over her shoulder.
You can do that.
Mike, what is it with your characters unbarring the door?
It's
Like
called-
Slab's done it?
It's called tactics.
Yes, great tactics where your friends can't help you. I'm going to fly past Aislinn and try to cut some heads off of some creepy doll people.
I mean, if
Okay.
I needed help, then I wouldn't be doing it.
Make an attack.
No, I had advantage.
Ooh, no.
You could take a step back from the door and let your friends help flank them as they come through.
as they come through and flood the room and attack everybody instead of just me.
There's 2 5-foot squares there. You guys have got it. Also tactics.
Also, we should finish one room of enemies before we move on to the next one, so it will be much easier if the rest of us could help you. Anyways, I didn't help anyway, but I'll throw some ball bearings on the floor.
Okay.
Fiore, you have entered this door over here. Jaskira, looking through this door. We're actually looking through this door. Everything's fucked up in here.
I need to sit down.
Quaylen, it is your turn.
Well, shit. I mean, I've still got the Mantle of Majesty up, and I think Fiore's burning for some answers.
No, it's me.
Oh.
You mean Aislinn?
It's Mike.
Oh, okay.
Mike's burning for answers.
I mean, some answers would still be nice.
You could have vital information that we would really want to have before we face, like, whatever's in charge down here.
Alright, I'll turn to the witch and I'll say, look, if we manage to take out this girl creature that would benefit you, you would be out of the deal. So please, if there's anything vital that we would need to know to confront her, tell me.
She herself is pretty weak. It's her puppets that she uses for the most part. But if you kill her, the puppets will stop. She's somewhere in here, I don't know where.
Alright. I'll lean through the door. I'll be like, hey y'all, kill the girl and it stops the puppets. How about that?
Wow.
Thanks.
You can, that was pretty much a free action. You can still do something else.
I would like to go over to the southern door.
Okay.
And does it seem like it was arcane locked?
It doesn't seem to be anymore.
Okay, then I would like to open it and look for Solilos.
Okay.
You see Solilos and the little girl.
Oh shit.
This room is spattered with blood.
Oh,
On the floor, walls, and ceiling. And hanging from the ceiling are 5 apparent corpses, also spattered with blood. But as you see beneath the bloody rags that they're wearing, you do indeed see, like, doll joints and everything.
Ooh.
But as you open the door, they stir.
Is it us?
No.
Thank God.
There's
The
some
number 5 was very suspicious. So there being 5 of them and 5 of us.
No, it's the last adventuring party to come on.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh no!
You got near now initial order 12. Oh, they're gonna go right after you. And you see...
Haven't you people ever heard of closing these goddamn doors?
You see Abigail standing in the center of the room with an unconscious Solilos in her arms, and she's just kind of petting it, and just looks up at you and smiles.
Oh no.
Yep, found the girl. Shut the door.
Okay.
Found her!
Alright, anything else for you?
Nah.
Okay, now you hear some figures get off of their chains and hooks. And one of them opens the door, and once again you see like a mold of an agonized, screaming face, and it is...
It's the first time Quaylen sees that. Because she didn't see the bar
She didn't see
fight.
the doll people.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, they're just frozen, agonized, screaming faces, and these puppets, at least the one in front, seems to be dragging its chain and hook with it.
So, Aislinn, quick question. This doesn't really pertain to anything. If Solilos would happen to be knocked out, would he just go back to the Feywild or wherever he's from, question mark?
He's from the material plane, actually, so no.
Well, there goes that plan.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I can revive him with the ritual if something happens to him.
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
It would take a long
Hazel
time.
hasn't done it yet, so she's not certain, but yes, she can.
Yeah.
So, how angry would you be on a scale of 1 to death if, maybe friendly fire happened?
I mean, you'd have to make it up to Solilos, not me.
Yep.
It does have magic resistance still, so there is that. But, I mean, it would still take half damage from, like, a area
And
spell.
he doesn't have a ton of hit points.
Yeah. Does a 17 hit you, Quaylena?
No, my AC is 18.
Ooh. Alright. It slings, like, its hook and chain at you to try to, like, basically whip you and hook you with it, but it misses. And then it is Aislin's turn. You have heard that the little girl has been located.
I have, and then I was asked about Slilos.
He's in here too.
I can't quite wrap my head around the spatial mechanics in play here, so I'm not going to try to do anything funky.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm feeling that hard.
So I close the door
Okay, you can do that.
and stick a hand axe in the handle, like try to jam it shut.
You can do that. You're still in that room, though.
That's okay.
Oh,
There are exits.
I forgot Fiore was in
I don't
there.
mind.
Uh-oh.
I'm very sneaky. I'm easily forgettable. It's one of
Sorry.
the traits that helps me with my work.
But, Fiore, if it helps while you're here, you hear Quaylena's voice coming through this door.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Okay, that is my turn.
Okay.
I assume blocking the door would have been like an action.
Yeah, I'd say closing it and blocking it, yes.
Okay.
Alright then, Jaskira.
Okay, so what's the situation with the door leading to the corpse dolls?
It's open, and one of them is coming out
Yes.
into the main room.
One of them has entered the main room.
Okay, I would like to move up. I would like to move up to that door.
Okay. This door?
To the as close as I can to where the corpse dolls are.
Okay. Probably like about right here.
Okay. Can I see in through the door? Is it that much open?
Yes.
Cool.
You can barely make out the little girl holding Salilos.
I'm sorry, Salilos. I'm very sorry. And she whips her hand in a circle, and sleet starts gathering and pelting down in the air.
Okay.
Hot.
What spell is this?
Sleet storm.
Oh dear.
Nice. Like ice.
Freezing rain and sleet fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius, centered on a point you choose within range.
Alright, it doesn't do damage. It will make her fall over.
Yep. The area is heavily obscured and exposed flames in the area are doused. The ground of this area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain.
So the dolls might slip too.
Yep.
Yep.
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw. If it fails, it falls prone. If a creature is concentrating in the spell's area, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against my save DC or lose concentration.
Okay, fantastic.
Nice.
Alright then.
And I am positioning my cylinder so, like, the curve gets, like, close to the door, but isn't, like, coming into the main room.
Right, so pretty much like right like this.
Yeah.
Up to here.
Yep.
Well,
Alright.
that would have to. It's 40 foot radius. It would have to be 40 feet back from the door. Then you can only see 20 feet back from the door. So
That is true. 40-foot radius?
yes.
Okay, yeah, so the furthest
So
you
it's
could
gonna-
place it back, it would extend this far.
Whew!
It's gonna hit everybody. It's so big.
Yep.
Unless it only stays in that one room.
I don't think so.
Spatial shenanigans.
Do it anyway. No one else is concentrating on the spell. Fuck it.
We have to walk.
Oh well. Dagny doesn't have to walk. He's got a bow. Quaylana can do magic.
Yeah, if everybody's good with it.
It's what happens.
Oh my god, actually the doors are gonna split this fucking thing up in such the weirdest ways.
Oh, yay!
so
do
you
it.
that?
Yeah!
Okay.
I'm fucking everything up, bud!
So the sleet is falling in
Chaos
the entirety of
reigns.
this room and most of this room. You also hear it falling in this room, in that room up there, and up in this room. It seems to be splitting up among the rooms in an extremely weird, extra-dimensional way.
So whatever's in those rooms is getting fuckered up
Yeah, they're falling
too!
down too. you hear slips and crashes all over the place. Jaskira's doing a little pleased jig. Alright, it is Abigail's turn. She's going to try to run away, but...
Abigail, more like Abahale.
That is a 17.
Well, shit. She's Scarpers.
Yep.
Concentration, though?
She's,
Oh, she probably doesn't have any. Never mind.
Nope.
Where is she Scarper into?
She takes Salilos
No.
through this door.
But that just means she doesn't fall prone. It's still difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. So she can only move 15 feet. She only actually gets this far.
Stop her.
She is egressing. Prevent the egress.
Dagny, your turn.
Alright. God, there's a lot of enemies.
Go shoot her!
I'm gonna choose the girl. I'm
Okay,
gonna choose the girl as my chosen enemy.
that's wise. You can just barely get in here, but you'll have to make a dex saving throw.
Do you have something that circumvents difficult terrain?
Only natural difficult terrain.
Okay.
It won't do anything against the spell.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think you can fully make it into the room because it is difficult terrain.
He wouldn't really need to be into the room. He just
He just
line
needs
of
to be able
sight
to
through
see
the
her.
door.
Yeah.
Great shot.
So you can get like right about here, and you'll be
Shoot
able to
her.
shoot her because the door is open.
Alright, Nora, this dice better be better than all of my dice.
I mean, I'm
Dex
just...
save first.
Yeah, because you did move.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you made it.
yeah. Throw an 8 on that, and I feel pretty secure.
It's like 25. Yep.
Oh
It's
yeah,
your turn.
you are skating across the ice.
Charlie Brown
It
Christmas.
is heavily obscured, so you have disadvantage, but she's your sworn enemy, so you have advantage, so it
So
cancels
just-
out.
Yep.
Flat
So,
roll.
anyway.
So I just roll 1.
You just
Yeah.
roll one.
Yep.
Okay, then that's 27.
Alright. That hits. 4 damage.
So that's 17 plus 6 is 23.
Alright. You shoot her like right in the back. She lurches forward, and as she does, you hear a crash as she kind of like jerks forward, and you see her face come off
No, thank you.
and shatter on the ground. And right after that happens, she looks up at you. Let us have Jaskira, Aislinn, Dagny make wisdom saving throws.
What have I done?
Oh boy! Goodbye, everybody.
Oh boy. Oh,
Guys!
Is anybody hitting ones?
yeah.
Okay, I have fancy halfling reroll.
Ah!
Well, you can only get one of us.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
I
So.
rolled a 1.
So you can do it.
Okay. Thank you, halfling friendo.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. So 15.
Okay.
6.
That is not enough for any of you.
Oh no!
Can legendary resistance count for saves?
Resident resistance only counts for saves.
So, yes, you can use it.
She looks at me and Jaskira's just like, "What, bitch? What, jump?"
Yeah, you automatically make your save. What you see is not quite a face, but this featureless surface under her hair with no nose or mouth or any apparent facial features. What you see instead of eyes are these two gaping black voids that seem to just suck in light. And as you look into the eyes, especially you two who failed your saves, you feel like it's pulling your mind in as you stare into them. So why don't you both roll percentile die?
Oh no!
2?
Yeah, 2d10s.
Yeah, it'll be...
Oh, I thought you rolled a 2.
The double number. Whole number.
Yeah, looks like you got 80.
80. Okay. What'd you
9.
get? 9. Aislinn, after staring into this void, you can't handle it. You just can't handle anything about it, and you feel like it's going to suck your soul out. So instead, just to protect yourself, you retreat back into your own mind, completely walling yourself off. You become paralyzed. And you will remain that way for 5 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm out of the fight.
Nice.
But the effect ends if you take damage.
Someone slap me.
Aren't you in the sleep storm?
Yeah, but it doesn't do damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just CC.
So you just see Aislinn just completely freeze up like a statue staring at this little girl's fucked up
I'm
eyes.
probably gonna fucking fall over next turn.
And then Dagny. Oh, hello, little friend.
Hey, Spider?
Oh, it's a little
It's a bug.
centipede.
Yep.
Hi, buddy.
Very tiny one.
Very small. Maybe a juvenile instar.
Maybe.
I thought that was like somehow in game right
Oh
now.
no!
I thought the cat had teleported down here.
You, in seeing this, also can't handle it, but instead of retreating back into your own mind. You just sort of you feel yourself detaching from reality, and for whatever reason, the only thing you want to do right now is to eat something that you're not supposed to eat. You want to start shoveling dirt into your face. You want to start eating shit or snot or anything that's not edible.
There's a whole bunch of icy snow around. Can I do that and not eat poop?
Yeah.
Magical sleep.
You could also maybe open up one of those jars.
You have an overpowering urge to eat something strange.
Okay.
So whatever Dagny thinks would be strange.
Apparently, ruining my weapons is always what I go for. So I would probably gnaw on Oathbow first.
Oh no! Well, if it's magical, it can't be hurt like that, can it?
No.
It's fine, but he can still try to eat it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
start chewing on it.
And for the moment, that's going to be all you're doing for 10 minutes.
Oh, man.
But I will let you make wisdom saves to try to resist doing that on your turns. Yes.
I just curl up in a ball with a bow in my mouth and rock back and forth.
You try to do some sword swallowing bullshit and just shove the whole thing down your
The rest of you are like, what the fuck are you doing?
Deep throating an Oathbow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I already used my legendary resistance. I can't resist against that. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Your turn.
So, hearing the things
one bow.
coming from that door, I will go ahead and fly up above all the monsters and fly through the door.
Okay. You have a flying speed of 60 feet. So you can make it 5, 10, 15 will get you in this room, which is where you see Aislinn frozen like a statue and Dagny sucking on his bow on the floor.
And I remember hearing Quaylena say that they saw her, so I'm gonna actually fly. Bonus action dash.
Well, you only used 15 feet of your movement.
I don't think you'll have to dash to get in there.
Yeah.
I need to get to her, though. I'm melee.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
let's see.
Yeah.
You don't. You probably still won't have to dash.
I'll dash if I have to.
25, 30, 35. Yeah, you can get over.
Okay, cool.
But make a wisdom saving throw!
Oh.
This hell that you're flying into right now. Ooh.
6.
Why don't you roll me a percentile die?
85.
Okay. You are stunned. You get one look at this face, and as soon as you see it, for whatever reason you think that, oh, this must be a dream, this must be a horrible nightmare, and you're just kind of hanging there in the air, just kind of agog at all of this, and...
Must be a dream, I'm even flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying, it's obvious.
But I'm wearing all my clothes.
For the moment, you are stunned.
How high up are you flying?
10 minutes.
And does that break if
Like
you
up
already
at the
take damage?
ceiling. Am I still flying?
You are still flying.
Okay.
It is not a concentration effect.
It's just usually it's usually winged creatures that it applies to, but
No, yeah, I wondered if I was
if you're stunned while you're flying, you usually fall.
Yeah,
It's the
not
cloak doing
concentration,
it.
So you are just hanging there. Then it is Quaylena's turn.
What's going on, y'all? Stop eating your bow!
You can talk, Dagny.
Around the bow.
Tasty. Can't handle musty.
Look, this kid, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. She's got a fucked up face.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
If I'm just hanging by my cloak, as it were, it's not choking me, is it?
You're not hanging by
No,
the cloak.
no.
The cloak is enabling you to fly, though.
Okay.
Yes, it is an enchantment that surrounds
It's
you.
not it's not a flying cloak
I
that
didn't know
just
how
carries you
it was.
It's not
around.
Dr. Strange's cloak.
I don't fucking know.
No, yeah, you are fine in that regard.
Apologies.
Normally I wouldn't talk about someone's face that way, but it's driving our colleagues crazy, so I feel I have license.
Fiore, although you are incapacitated and can't move, you can speak falteringly. It's per the stun condition if you want to say anything.
What a fucked up dream.
Pinch me.
Yeah, don't look.
I'm gonna use my mantle of command, which I'm still concentrating on,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to command her to halt.
The little girl?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a
Wisdom.
wisdom? Okay. Do you have to see them for that? No.
Do I think this... Okay, hang on. Looking at these guys, do I think this is like a charm or frighten effect?
Is it?
It is not a charm or frighten effect. It is madness.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
That's what so none of us have.
Yep.
yeah.
This is Sparta?
Yep. Yeah, you will have to look at her if you want to cast a spell at her.
Oh, can I look at her feet?
Stay put.
Technically.
Now that Fiore has said don't look, go ahead and make a wisdom save as you try to look in there but avoid her face.
15.
Just made it.
Oh.
Don't
Okay.
sound so pained, Devin.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Alright.
Jesus.
That is 19.
God damn it!
The pool hall method, I see.
Yes.
Alright, well, since that didn't work, I'm going to shoot her with my hand crossbow as my action. Because command is a bonus action during my mental majesty.
Okay.
Also,
Go ahead
someone
and
slap me,
shoot.
please.
Oh, could I slap Aislinn as my action?
Yes.
Okay, like, do I have to roll to hit her?
I feel like
No.
you should
No.
shoot her in snow.
I'm incapacitated. Automatic.
You have to hit her hard enough to do damage. You could do like an unarmed strike,
Yeah.
which will be 1 plus your strength modifier.
I'll just, like, I'll take out the butt of my rapier and just conk her on the head.
Use your
Be like,
hand.
wake up!
Yeah, Aislinn, you just get a big on your head, and that seems to shake you out of whatever stupor you're in now.
How about real weak wrists? Huh?
Pistachio!
Is that your safe word?
I don't know, let's just say what Aislinn yells out as soon as she wakes up.
It's definitely your safe word then.
Aislinn, it's your turn.
That bitch! Okay, I'm gonna move up 15 feet to the doorway, I guess.
Okay.
And then just... I gotta make a dex save to not fall over.
Yep.
Nope, that's a 9.
You fall over.
You can try to play it cool like you're sliding into home base or something.
I will... Do I maintain my forward momentum on the icy surface?
What armor are you wearing? Full plate?
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
How far do I get?
I'd say probably only like another 5 feet.
Alright. I pull out a hand axe and chuck it at her.
Yes!
Alright. You have to roll at disadvantage. I was gonna say, you can either try to make a wisdom save to try and look at her without
I've already
looking at her
seen
face.
it. I'm crazy already.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
lean
wouldn't.
on that.
I wouldn't lean on that either, but...
Or you could
But you
throw
don't
her,
know, yeah.
or you could throw it at her without looking, which would give you disadvantage.
I mean,
You
I already have
disadvantage for being
so yeah.
prone,
Yeah.
so why?
I was gonna be... I'm just gonna fucking not look at her.
Slide into and you feel some juicy food. Diarrhea.
Oh god.
Diarrhea.
No more.
No, it's ice.
God damn.
12 to hit.
12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Alright. It is now the hanging puppet chain hook thing's turn. Now they have to make dex saves to try not to slip. They definitely did not make it.
Man hand hook car door.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they all fall down.
Did Silas look hurt?
Ashes, ashes.
No.
Just unconscious?
Yes. Just Kira, your turn.
I already know where she is.
Yes.
Because I'm fine. It's not fair. And I'm already in the doorway? Or do I have like a clear line of sight to her?
Yes, you have a clear line of sight.
I just realized something better that I could have
Whatever
done.
you do, if you're going to hit me, I don't care.
Jaskira holds up her staff and says, "Talk shit, get hit!" and slams the end as hard as she can on the floor. Dexterity save as lightning sparks through the air.
Okay. What is the effect like area of that?
100 foot long and 5 foot wide
Okay.
line.
That is going to hit Salilos too.
I already apologized.
Yeah. Holy shit, she got dex save.
Yes.
Devins.
There's something better I could have
She
done.
got 23.
I don't like you.
Half damage, but because she is holding Salilos. also half damage to him.
We already apologized.
Yeah.
We've been over this.
Yeah. I made my peace. I'll just, I'll be his indentured servant for a while whenever he comes back.
We'll feed him every berry. Buy him an entire cake just for himself.
Good berry, bad berry, Gene Roddenberry.
God.
Drew Barrymore.
Berry Manilow.
I'm a Fanalo.
An entire party in Honey Heist.
29 lightning.
Berry.
That already have.
No.
So, 14.
Frankenberry.
Okay.
Blueberry.
Unfortunately, that is going to instantly kill Salilos.
We already apologized.
Yeah.
Quit trying to make us feel bad.
Like, I knew that it would probably end up happening
Yeah.
if she didn't let go.
This bitch has to go away, though.
The girl
Yeah.
looks very heavily wounded from that. As per Mary's words, she doesn't seem to be especially hardy herself. She's not quite dead yet.
Twin.
Alright.
Bam, bam.
And that's gonna be 8. Full damage.
Definitely dead.
Salilo's just kind of...
Yep. Maha. 31 lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Devin's gonna listen to that part of the recording and be like, what the fuck is really wrong with these people?
That will do it. What do you do?
I just smack my staff on the ground again, and the lightning just streaks through like a Jacob's Ladder speed times a million and fries her from the inside out. Which I feel bad because I'm doing it to a child, but this bitch gotta go.
Yeah.
She's the worst.
Oh,
This
she's
is
not
fine.
a child. No.
She is the previous universe.
It's like
Fucking
when...
baby, who knows?
It's like when a demon is like, yes, of course I'm a little girl.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Annabelle.
You just leave a gaping hole through her torso, which you can also see appears to be artificial like the other dolls.
Huh.
Honey.
And her featureless face kind of like rocks back, obviously, like it has no expression, but just from... She looks surprised anyway, and black smoke pours out of her eyes upwards towards the ceiling, and
Takes on Voldemort's face.
and kind of just like disappears up through like the apparent thatched roof above you, and
Fuck out of here.
whatever it was that was filling this doll is gone now. Those two gaping holes of eyes are also gone now, and is just a pure white, featureless doll face, and it just collapses to the ground.
And shatters.
Yes, falls apart, and the writhing figures of the puppets hanging from hooks all stop moving. All the bar patrons fall to the floor.
Most of them probably did already, TBH, because this ball bearing.
Yeah.
And they're drunk.
And they're
Almost
drunk.
it's like a fucking it's like
If
the
they-
fucking Three Stooges in there, except it's
Yes.
like the 10 Stooges. They're all just fucking smashing into each other and
If they
falling over
manage
the
to
bar.
get out, then they have the hail to contend with. There's like no way to win.
Just imagine one tripping on a ball bearing, landing on the ice, skidding to the opposite side of the room, and cracking into the wall so hard its neck breaks.
Oh, like
No.
a crash test dummy.
Okay, so like that, but it trips on the ball bearing, falls onto the ground, slides across the ice, through a door, back into the same room.
Ad
Another
infinitum.
doll, starting the chain all over again.
It's like a fucking,
Amoebius strip.
Goldberg machine.
you know, like the hypothetical cascade scenario of satellites were to crash into each other and debris just spreads to destroy everything in the atmosphere. That's just happening with all the dolls in this fucking place. But no. And as it falls, everything kind of shudders a little bit, and you feel this weird warping and whooshing sound as the doors seem to, like, rearrange themselves into a more proper... Everything seems to line up the way it's supposed to be.
That's what I thought.
You see the rooms beyond the open doorways shift into other things.
I assume I feel better now.
Why don't you go ahead and make a wisdom save.
16.
Yes, with that bitch dead, you feel much better.
Dagny, though,
Yes, Dagny still want to eat his bow.
still want to eat a bow.
You do still want to eat your bow.
Yeah, it's harmless. Let him chew on it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
If you carry, you can walk around with it and just keep doing that.
Yes, you can do other things. You just want to eat the bow at the same time.
Delicious lollipop.
Boy, I hope this goes away.
Eventually.
Everything,
You want to keep eating the bow.
everything seems to be kind of shuddering lightly, like things are getting unstable.
Yeah, let's
But your allies are still in here somewhere.
let's grab.
Yeah, we gotta find people.
I'm gonna pick up, of course, Silos' corpse.
I'm gonna go looking for...
Well, let me know if you want any help with that ritual, whether it's gathering supplies, whatever.
I'm just glad that we actually accepted the bond before this happened, so that I could bring them back.
Yeah.
Alright, so cool. I'm gonna immediately start, like, finding people.
Okay.
Start
Yep.
running through rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We
go
should
look
all
for
split
Cirrus.
up.
We need
And I'd naturally drop the hailstorm.
Carlin, and Aspara.
Mhm.
Possibly all the Drakes. And Spiff.
Cirrus.
Cirrus.
Derek.
Derek.
Although Derek's undead, he should have
Yeah,
been
was he
unaffected.
spared?
Derek's probably fine.
Eric's
You'll
just
find
hanging
out.
out outside the shack.
He's grazing outside.
Alright, so just going around the circle, going through into this room, what you see is, needless to say, all these rooms look like the main cabin room, just redesigned, and this looks like a mage tower kind of thing, but a very Thayan-like mage tower.
Of course.
And you see Asbara standing in the center of it, kind of like standing stiff, but you see the remnants of magic disappearing from him,
Mm-hmm.
and several collapsed dolls dressed in red wizard robes.
Oh, honey.
Hmm.
And he's fine, he's unhurt, but
In a state.
yeah,
I have a feeling he just kind of, like, doesn't say anything and just kind of like, let's go, but oh my god,
Let's go.
he's gonna have to, I don't know, have himself a cry later or something.
yeah.
Gonna have some
He might not
nightmares.
want to sleep.
And then the next room is the proper location of the bar. The room after that, you come into what looks like similar to the abandoned, like, ancient room over here, except it's been overgrown with, like, vines and brush coming through the walls. And there are some dead puppets on the floor that look like they're actually made out of, like, tree wood, like, grown into doll shape. And you see Cirrus unconscious in a cage hanging from the ceiling.
Gotta get that boy!
Get that boy.
I can fly and give you.
And then the next room looks like a cozy little, very nice looking grandmother's cottage.
Oh.
With like a very nice tea set
I
and
don't
some
like
like cute antiques.
I disagree
Very
with
nice cozy fireplace.
Let me guess, Jenna.
And a wolf in pajamas.
A doll in a chair, dressed like a grandma, but with like a screaming, agonized grandma
Mhm.
face, holding knitting needles collapsed in the chair.
Are the knitting needles bladed or very sharp?
They are very, very sharp.
Any knitting needle is sharp enough if you put enough force behind it.
Yeah. In the next room,
Nobody in that room.
looks like a noble's mansion with like a very ornate tapestry and a fancy rug. And in the center of the room, you see Jamna, who looks like she has fallen out of a suit of gold armor that has kind of collapsed when the girl died.
Yeah.
And she is unconscious.
Yeah, go get.
Get. And then, in this room, still the same as the spider room. And finally, the library room, where you, move around some collapsed librarian dolls and find Carlin, who is not unconscious. He is fully awake, but strapped into his chair with his head fixed in place, his mouth covered, and prongs holding his eyes open, staring down at a book filled with just the most gruesome, maddening images.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Clockwork Orange this shit.
Carlin.
So you free him.
Yeah.
He's just like, what in the fuck?
We'll explain everything after we get out.
Okay.
At least you didn't have to gaze into the literal abyss.
Yeah. As you leave each room that, like, you had a friend in,
once that room is vacant, it seems to dissolve behind you and the door closes.
Okay, time to go. Oh wait, we find our animals?
Eventually, you get all of your allies in the center room. All the other rooms fade away, and the doors snap closed. And when you open them again, they open up back on the exterior of the building.
Is Spiff and the Drakes out there?
Yep.
And Derek?
Yep. And they are doing just fine. Does not look like they were disturbed. So Spiff just kind of like sees you might still be sucking on your bow. Is just very confused.
9.
Spiff walks up and starts gnawing on the other end.
He was like,
Leave a mark on the oath, bro.
No.
Okay.
It'd be funny if it did.
And you do still have Mary with her, because you saved her from the curse.
Yes, how is she?
Now, what have we learned about making pacts with evil devil puppet children?
Yeah, I know.
So was she really stuck in the mud and gonna get stuck, or did...
No, she was a lure.
Yeah. No, that's not surprising. You know, if you do want to make a pact with some sort of supernatural power, extra-dimensional power, you do have many options.
Aspara actually looks really mad and looks at her and is like, I wouldn't make any pacts with anything else if I were you.
There's that too.
I mean, it sure doesn't look fucking appealing anymore.
It shouldn't have to begin with.
Look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for survival, but...
Yeah, there's all sorts of arcane traditions you can avail yourself to. I have pamphlets.
Or, just stop.
Wait, so what the hell was that thing?
Whatever that thing was reached out to me from this horrible dark place. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a fiend. It wasn't an undead. It called itself a vestige.
That's weird.
Arcana. Or no, just Arcana.
Or go to the Amber Temple in Barovia.
Yeah, meta knowledge.
Or religion.
Frankly.
I don't know.
13 for Aspara.
Arcana or religion?
Yeah.
Just here, got a 17.
Usually got a 19 for religion.
It is.
What if I didn't get high enough, but you told us everything?
No, you don't know what the fuck a vestige is at all.
Am I even Aislinn?
What did you get, Quaylana?
That one.
Oh, no. What did you get again, Aislinn?
19.
19. You don't know what a vestige is, but a few pieces you can put together is when she talks about the horrible dark place. And Quaylana, have you mentioned how it kind of felt similar to the Feywild?
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
It sounds like the Shadowfell, and nothing good can come from there.
Judging by the name vestige, it's probably the remnant of something else.
Yeah, it would follow, but you don't know what.
I wouldn't have any idea.
That's bad shit.
Not a fiend, not an undead, not anything that you know of.
Something older?
Yes. Possibly some kind of evil god, but you don't know.
Yeah, Aspara would like to go. No.
Okay.
Yes, please go, Aislinn says, holding Silelos' corpse.
Mary looks like she doesn't know what to do. Like, she can survive out here.
Just come with us, you idiot.
Yeah, you can
Or
just,
stay here,
just come with us.
They're not going to welcome me back in the village.
Go to a different village.
More village.
I mean, we're going all the way to fucking Waterdeep.
Please don't go to Waterdeep with us.
What village are you originally from?
It's a small village near Loudwater.
You
Not
could
quite big enough to be on the map.
You could turn over a new leaf. We just helped out a town called Parnast. You could make your way there and,
All the fuck way up in the mountains?
Yeah, that's extremely far.
Yeah.
I will find somewhere
Look,
else.
just walk with us and
walk and talk.
Okay.
we can drop you off at a different town.
Got anything you need to take with you? Vitally important.
Yes.
Any of these jars? Yeah.
She will get her spell materials and provisions that
Also,
are
it's
absolutely
the
necessary.
fucking dead of night. We need to sleep.
Yeah.
That's true.
We'll all just camp outside, and then in the morning, Fury's gonna burn the cabin.
Fair. she just watches the fight and is like, I deserve this.
Bluey and Goosey will carry your reagents.
Bluey and Goosey?
Blueberry and gooseberry?
Yes.
Are we going to feed them to Salilas?
They're reagents. I mean, if it's part of the rituals.
Berries.
They're not.
No,
Because we
they're
were
the
talking
drakes.
about-
Drew Barrymore isn't a berry either.
She's more than a berry, hence the name.
Very more.
And as the shack is burning down, Gemna's just like, so what fucking happens? Because I just blacked out and woke up in a suit of armor.
We
Or,
tell her the whole story.
Since you have...
Actually, I don't tell her the whole story. I am like,
yeah.
it was very strange, and I'll tell you if you really want to know. But I can also tell you that you may be killed.
Since you have relinquished control to me, the first thing she does upon waking is hug the shit out of Fiore.
Okay.
And cling like a koala. And maybe, like, let go and look a little sheepish, but, like, still snuggle in.
Maybe help set the fire.
Yeah, catharsis.
Mm-hmm. Carla needs a good sit.
So when do I stop chewing?
Oh, it's only after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This is only been 10 minutes.
No, you stopped after 10 minutes.
You
Yeah.
stop after 10 minutes.
And then
Wait, so 10 minutes have already passed.
Yes.
Yes.
By
Thank
far.
God.
And there are no
Probably
marks.
after you got out of the shack, it was over.
So Dagny definitely kept on chewing longer than he thought he had to.
That is okay.
Yeah.
It takes 8 hours and the
Suckle.
expenditure of 25 gold pieces worth
Suckle.
of rare herbs and fine food, which I'm going to assume will be berries.
Yes.
Once you stop chewing on your bow, you could perhaps search the surrounding area for some of these herbs.
Well, her shack is full of shit.
Oh, the shack.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, almost everything you need could be found in there.
In that case, then I will
Ransack.
We'll let you
ransack
do
it.
that before we burn it down.
Yeah, and then get the stuff I need, and then fucking... I call forth Saleos' spirit and use my magic to create a new body for him.
Robot body.
No.
No,
No,
pseudo
no,
dragon
no,
body.
no. No more mechanical fake bodies. We are done.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the second Halloween special for Cornfields and Kobolds. This was set to be released on Halloween, but we kind of unexpectedly had some maintenance guys show up and work on our apartment all day, but hey, it wasn't too much of a delay. Anyway, as usual, you can find us on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. The music in this episode was produced by Vincevept, and the theme song was Lycanthropy from his YouTube collection. You can find a link to his music in the episode description. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks!